Hello everyone. Welcome to Business School 101. I am Dr. Yang. In this video, we are going to study the firm's general strategy and value creation process. A firm's strategy can be defined as the actions that managers take to attain the goals of the firm. For most firms, the preeminent goal is to maximize the value of the firm for its owners and shareholders. To maximize the value of a firm, managers must pursue strategies that increase the profitability of the enterprise and its rate of profit growth over time. Managers can increase the profitability of the firm either by pursuing strategies that lower costs or by pursuing strategies that add value to the firm's products, which enables the firm to raise prices. Managers can increase firms' profits growth rate over time by pursuing strategies to either sell more products in existing markets or enter new markets. Expanding internationally can help managers boost the firm's profitability and increase the rate of profit growth over time. One of the most important approaches to increase firms' profitability is to create more value. The amount of value a firm creates is measured by the difference between its cost of production and the value that consumers perceive in its products. In general, the more value customers place on firms' products, the higher price they are willing to pay for them. Therefore, the firm can charge more for those products with higher profitability. Please keep in mind that the price a firm can charge for a good or service is typically less than the value placed on that good or service by the customer. This is because the customer captures some of that value in the form of what economists call a consumer surplus. Consumer surplus refers to the difference between the price that consumers pay and the price that they are willing to pay. In other words, it reflects the benefit or good feeling of getting a good deal. For example, you bought an airline ticket for a flight to Hawaii during school vacation week for $100, but you were expecting and willing to pay $500 for one ticket. The $400 represents your consumer surplus. The following figure might help you better understand these concepts. As you can see, the value of a product to an average consumer is V. The average price that the firm can charge a consumer for that product given competitive pressures and its ability to segment the market is P. The average unit cost of producing that product is C. Therefore, firm's profit per unit sold is equal to P minus C, while the consumer's surplus per unit is equal to V minus P. The firm makes a profit as long as P is greater than C, and its profit will be greater the lower C is relative to P. The difference between V and P is in part determined by the intensity of competitive pressure in the marketplace. The lower the intensity of competitive pressure, the higher the price charged relative to V. In general, all else being equal, the higher the firm's profit per unit sold is, the greater its profitability will be. The firm's value creation is measured by the difference between V and C. A company creates value by converting inputs that cost C into a product on which consumers place a value of V. A company can create more value either by lowering production costs, C, or by making the product more attractive through superior design, styling, functionality, features, reliability, after-sales service, and the like, so that consumers place a greater value on it and, consequently, are willing to pay a higher price. The operations of a firm can be considered as a value chain composed of a series of distinct value creation activities, including production, marketing and sales, materials management, R&D, human resources, information systems, and the firm infrastructure. We can categorize these value creation activities or operations as primary activities and support activities. Primary activities have to do with the design, creation, and delivery of the product, its marketing, and its support and after-sales service. The primary activities are divided into four major functions: research and development, production, marketing and sales, and consumer service. First, research and development, or R&D, is concerned with the design of products and production processes. Although we think of R&D as being associated with the design of physical products and production processes in manufacturing enterprises, many service companies also undertake R&D. For example, Banks compete with each other by developing new financial products and new ways of delivering those products to customers. Second, production is concerned with the creation of a good or service. For physical products, when we talk about production, we generally mean manufacturing. For services such as banking or healthcare, production typically occurs when the service is delivered to the customer. For example, when a bank originates a loan for a customer, it is engaged in production of the loan. For a retailer such as Walmart, production is concerned with selecting the merchandise, stocking the store, and ringing up the sale at the cash register. Third, the marketing and sales function of a firm can help to create value in several ways. Through brand positioning and advertising, the marketing function can increase the value that consumers perceive to be contained in a firm's product. If these create a favorable impression of the firm's product in the minds of consumers, they increase the price that can be charged for the firm's product. Let us use Beats headphones, for example. Due to the perceived coolness and fashion culture, the profit margins for Beats designer headphones are astronomical. The production cost for its headphones is estimated to be around $15, while they normally retail for $100 to $450 depending on different models. Marketing and sales can also create value by discovering consumer needs and communicating them back to the R&D function of the company, which can then design products that better match those needs. Finally, the role of the enterprise's service activity is to provide after-sale service and support. This function can create a perception of superior value in the minds of consumers by solving customer problems and supporting customers after they have purchased the product. The support activities of the value chain provide inputs that allow the primary activities to occur. In terms of attaining a competitive advantage, support activities can be as important as, if not more important than, the primary activities of the firm. There are 4 major support activities included in the value chain. First, information systems. Information systems refer to the electronic systems for managing inventory, tracking sales, pricing products, selling products, dealing with customer service inquiries, and so on. Information systems, when coupled with the communications features of the Internet, can alter the efficiency and effectiveness with which a firm manages its other value creation activities. For example, Dell has used its advanced information systems to attain a competitive advantage over rivals. These systems have reduced the amount of inventory that Dell holds at its factories to under 2 days, which is a major source of cost savings. Second, logistics. Logistics is a collection of processes involved in moving goods internally or from buyer to seller. Logistics centers on the movement of goods, but its effects extend much further. In business, success in logistics translates to increased efficiencies, lower costs, higher production rates, better inventory control, smarter use of warehouse space, increased customer and supplier satisfaction, and an improved customer experience. Each of these factors can significantly move the needle on a company's success. Third, human resources. The human resource function can help create more value in a number of ways. It ensures that the company has the right mix of skilled people to perform its value creation activities effectively. The human resource function also ensures that companies are adequately trained, motivated, and compensated to perform their value creation tasks. In a multinational enterprise, it is critical to take advantage of its transnational reach to identify, recruit, and develop a number of skilled technicians and managers, regardless of their nationality, who can be groomed to take on senior management positions. The final support activity is the company infrastructure, or the context within which all the other value creation activities occur. The infrastructure includes the organizational structure, control systems, and culture of the firm. Because top management can exert considerable influence in shaping these aspects of a firm, top management should also be viewed as part of the firm's infrastructure. Through strong leadership, top management can consciously shape the infrastructure of a firm and through that, the performance of all its value creation activities. Okay, now that we have an understanding of the firm's general strategy and value creation process, here's a short summary. To maximize the value of a firm, managers must pursue strategies that increase the profitability and profit growth rate over time. One of the most important approaches to increase firms' profitability is to create more value. The amount of value a firm creates is measured by the difference between its costs of production and the value that consumers perceive in its products. In addition, The operations of a firm can be thought of as a value chain composed of a series of distinct value creation activities. We can categorize these value creation activities as primary activities and support activities. The primary activities include four major functions: research and development, production, marketing and sales, and customer service. The support activities also include four major functions: information systems, logistics, human resources, and company infrastructure. So, what do you think about the firm's value creation process? Can you provide an example about firms' successful efforts in creating the value of their products? Please leave your thoughts in a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.